Right now, breaking news to start us off on WUSA 9 News at 11. The cleanup efforts as we speak after multiple tornadoes touched down in Maryland and Virginia this evening. And the strength of these storms is unlike anything we've seen in a while. The worst of it was in Montgomery County. Trees fell on homes, sending at least 5 people to the hospital. But there is some good news we can share tonight. At this hour, it appears no one died in these storms. Good evening, I'm Leslie Foster, and this team was on the air with you for hours during these tornado warnings, informing you and keeping you and your family safe. And that kind of coverage continues tonight. Katie Lusso and Alexis Wainwright are live in Gaithersburg, where several homes were damaged. Our Adam Longo has some unbelievable videos sent in by you, our viewers. And the chief, Tupper Shutt, is standing by with more detailed damage reports. But we're going to start with Alexis, and we know you're out on Dogwood Drive in Gaithersburg. That's where 5 people who were trapped in their home after a tree fell on them.
Yeah, we have learned that those 5 people are recovering tonight, but this is the home here behind me where those 5 people were trapped and made it out safely after being rescued. Now, we talk with Montgomery County emergency crews who tell us that they all have non-life-threatening injuries. But another thing we want to walk over here and show you is just how big this uprooted tree is that fell into this home. Now, I'm about 5'3", and if I stand a little bit closer here to this tree, you can see just how big this tree is compared to this home and compared to me when it fell on that home. Now, we know crews are out here cleaning up debris across several parts of the county, including Poolsville and Olney. Now, Pepco reports about 600 customers who still do not have power right now. But over the past 2 hours, we've been out here in these neighborhoods speaking with the people who were here, who say they knew a storm was coming, but they never imagined for things to be this bad. Take a listen.
We saw the funnel when I said sister to the basement.
Blowing up in the sky.
Very scary. 67 years I've never heard this.
We came running outside, and my boyfriend saw that one of the trees fell on the house, but he didn't get to see the bigger one fall on the house. So I came running out, went to the house. I was like, hello. And then the girl was like, yeah, we're stuck.
And just 40 minutes ago, I spoke with a woman who lives further down the street. She tells me a tree also came into her home while she was inside with her 3-month-old child. Now, thankfully, they are both okay. Now, just 90 minutes ago, I also spoke with the Gaithersburg mayor one-on-one. He tells me that he's been in contact with Governor Westmore's office and Congressman David Trone's office, who both are offering support as the cleanup process starts. But again, you can see here behind me, crews here already working on the process of the cleanup here in this neighborhood after seeing so much damage here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a welcome sight after some very close calls tonight. Alexis, thank you. Let's get on over to Katie Lusso right now. Katie, I know you're around the corner from Alexis on Hutton Street. A tree fell on a car there and then just barely missed another house?
Yeah, it truly did. And take a look. This is that tree right here. You can see it's uprooted from the ground. And if you come around here, you can see just how close this tree got to their home. Now, under all of these branches, that is their car. So 2 of their cars were damaged here. Tonight, we spoke to the woman who lives in this home as well as her neighbor, and they described the moments they saw this tree come down.
We were sitting in our living room. I was watching outside the window, and our tree just came down.
Billy Ray says she had been watching the weather and seeing the alerts, but didn't register that this was really happening.
In Gaithersburg, Maryland, we're having a tornado. So just astonishment and definitely worry.
Her next door neighbor, Mike, had literally just come out of his home.
I just came out of the house to go get something from the car, and then all the trees are going crazy, and I see my neighbor's tree fall on both their cars, and all these trees were going crazy, and yeah, that's about it.
What was your reaction when you looked over and saw it coming down?
Oh,
Both were shocked by the damage that was caused in their neighborhood, but grateful it wasn't worse.
We have a dog and 2 cats, and they were all freaking out, but everyone's okay, and we got really lucky with how things landed here for sure.
Throughout their neighborhood, debris scattered and several homes damaged, but in the midst of darkness, little cell phone lights and headlamps shined bright as neighbors checked in on each other.
I've lived here my whole life and have been around most of these people my whole life, so it was also an empowering moment of community and neighborliness and making sure that we all are okay and checking on each other.
It's a community out here, I guess, you know what I mean? So it's cool. It's Gaithersburg. Characters counts, y'all.
And even just in the last 5 minutes, somebody drove by and they asked us if we were okay. So you can really see that community coming together out here, people checking on each other. And just another look at this tree, you can see the blue right there, that is their vehicle. Again, they are just grateful that they were not seriously hurt and are thinking of those other family members who were. We're in Gaithersburg. I'm Katie Lasso. Let's send it back to you.
Boy, in some of the worst circumstances, Katie, we truly see the best out of people and community, and you certainly witnessed that this evening. All right, so